welcome back to my channel. As you can see today we're doing something slightly different. We've got a sewing machine on the table. So as part of this I'm going to be going through how to sew things, so obviously we're going to need to know how to use a sewing machine. So I'm going to walk you through it of how we can sort this out basically. So we've got the cotton here, which then comes all the way back over here, which then comes all the way down here to this magic little bit over here, and then it comes up, and as it comes up it goes through that, down behind the needle, and then into the eye of the needle. Alright, and then that's the first bit done. This cotton will be on top of the material, so imagine my arm's a bit of material, that is going to be the top. Okay, so the cotton will be on the top. Now, every sewing machine near enough has one of these little secret compartments. If it doesn't, I'll be a bit surprised. So, this little compartment is just a bit of extra storage for any tools, for example, that you need to fix it or out like that, or any little feet, because you can get alternate feet for it. You just can stick in there. Now, underneath here we've got a hatch. That is where our bottom cotton goes. So that cotton will go along the bottom of the material. So we've got the top cotton, which is the yellow one. We've then got the bottom one, which is the white one. So yeah, that is how that one works. So then when you're sewing, they will both work alongside each other, and that's how you get the sewing patterns. I'm also going to talk to you about all the different numbers down here and what they're about basically. So that is the stitches. The number is what we put the stitch to by using this little swizzly bit here. When you turn this particular model on, it comes on with a light, so you'll be able to see everything that's going on down here much more clearer. We've got this light on up here. Another thing to mention is you can wind a bobbin on here. So that is the bit of cotton that sticks on top of here, so that you've got more cotton to use basically. Okay, this next section is going to be about all these stitches down here. These are the stitches we can use on this machine. So number one is what we call a buttonhole stitch. So it depends how big your sizing is, depending on which one of these little settings you use. Obviously the bigger the number. The next ones, 2, 3 and 4, they are what we call the straight stitch. So that's the most basic stitch we have in sewing, whether it's machine sewing or whether it's hand sewing. So number 2 starts off really small, but quite a lot. Number 3, bit bigger, but not as many. And number 4, definitely not as many, is a lot bigger. Number 5, 6 and 7 are what we class as the zigzag stitch. So this is used when we are sewing the edge of our skirt or dress, for example. The bottom of it where we think it's going to fray, or any part of the dress, top, clothing, anything that we think is going to fray, we use those 3 stitches. Again, like the straight stitch, goes up in size and obviously different heights as well. Number 8 we're going to miss out because that's going to be in the next video, because that's more of a advanced stitch. So we move on to number 9 and number 10. These are what we call the blind hem stitch. So just like we have the zigzag stitch, these are basically, they're blind, so you barely see them on the material. So these also help with the hem, with the zigzags, just to keep everything together and make sure that nothing breaks or unfrays basically. Number 11 we are going to miss out because that's going to be in the next video, just like number 8. Okay, the final part of this video is, now that we're all a bit more aware of how to use a sewing machine and what the stitches are, I'm going to show you a few things with the cotton. So I have this wonderful set, which I think I got for Christmas last year. Thank you to whoever, if you remember who it was. So these little ones that you can see around the edge, they are what we put in the bottom of the sewing machine. So they're the bottom colour of cotton. The ones in the middle can either be used for the top of the cotton, or we can use for the bottom. It's up to you really. I tend to use them for the top. I'll put them onto a black bigger version of them, put it on there, and I use that as that's how I use it. It's entirely your choice. Okay, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, click the little bell, that'll be for notifications when the videos are up online. I have got an Instagram page and I've got a Facebook page. Please go and check them out. It's DLS Crafting. All sort of behind the scenes or pictures and everything will be on there. I'm even going to upload some of the videos onto the Facebook page as well. I'll leave a link down in the description to both of them. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below saying if you liked it or not. If there's any funny parts, link them down below and I'll take a look at them. Alright, thanks guys.